Hello everyone and welcome to this 3-year anniversary special. Hooey! 3 years. Even just saying it just sounds so weird because way back in 2011, January the 10th, I uploaded part 1 of my Simpsons Game Let's Play, and since then I've uploaded about 500 videos and over 3,000 subscribers, so that's amazing. That is amazing. I must admit, I'm getting kind of used to making these kind of anniversary videos now. This is the third one I've done, because I feel like you should do something at least. You can't just leave it going by. You have to do something special, even if it's just a little thing, which is probably going to be this year's one, because after 2 years, it gets tricky on what you usually do. Like the past 2 specials have usually just been me talking about, why I got into Let's Playing, how it's gone, what I think of my channel, stuff like that, which, you can say for the first couple of years, maybe, but now it's just starting to repeat myself, which I don't want to do. So this year, we're going to do something a little bit different. There will still be some of that look back, that kind of stuff, but that'll be at the end. To begin with, we're going to try something which I'm kind of stealing, but we'll say inspired by Etho's Lab, Minecrafter, Let's Player, and, well, not recently, a few months ago now, he did something for his millionth, I don't know, some kind of milestone, which was he looked back on one of his very first videos and kind of reviewed it, where he was and how he was back then, just to kind of see how things have changed. And I think that's quite a cool thing to do, just to see how you've grown as a Let's Player, or how you've changed as a person, the way you make videos, and just everything like that. So I think that'll be quite cool. So speaking of that first Let's Play of The Simpsons Game, and that first episode uploaded 3 years ago today, we're going to hop right back into there. We're going to travel back in time, and what it's going to be is basically like a director's commentary on that video by me. So you're going to hear a lot of me, and we're going to see how things have changed over these years. So let's go. Okay then, well, here we go. This is it. There's the PlayStation 2 screen loading up the game. Some weird flickering. Here we are. Oh, where's my beautiful... Oh, God.
Hello. Welcome to my first episode of the Simpsons Game Let's Play.
Hello.
Where you're going to click on English.
Good.
As I said before, I made that first video because you should already know by now a general gist of who I am and what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Hopefully, if you watched it. If you're watching this, I'm guessing you have, and thank you if you are. So we're going to start a new game on this. We're going to start a brand new game.
Oh my goodness! Look at that quality. Look at that PS2 quality.
I'm not sure about that. Complete it with collectibles. I'd like to do.
Go good.
Now, EA, yes, all this stuff.
Man, that microphone and the popping. It's so awful. Ugh. Yes.
Shh. Okay.
Okay.
Now, I've had a little playthrough of this before, of this level, just to make sure I don't forget anything, which I did before.
I sound so annoyed.
Practice go.
I sound annoyed.
Here we are, the Simpsons Game.
Hey!
2007, I got this in 2007, as I said, as a Christmas gift.
I sound annoyed and bored.
Before I had a Xbox.
Oh, look at that text. Look at the yellow text. It's so awful.
Right. Data, we don't need to care about all the others.
No? Okay.
We shall start... Oh, there's my practice one. Anyway.
Yep.
New game.
Oh, Joe, you have that microphone too close to your mouth.
See that. Yes, my name's Joe.
My name is Joe.
We shall call this one...
What are we going to call it?
I have to be tetchy and pedantic, and I have to do the
oh, that fuzzing between the boxes is so
called...
ugly. Let's...
there we are.
This is thrilling video. Thrilling.
How sad is that? I can't...
Very.
Let's play. That'll do.
Let's play. I forgot about that.
We will save on that part.
Let's play.
Let's play. It sounds like some Jewish thing, but...
What? Jewish thing? I suppose it does kind of. Let's play. Hey, let's play.
Eyes there.
Oh god, this is weird.
Let's go. Wait, I've got to be quiet now so you can hear it. So I shut up and turn the mic off for a second. If I know how to do that, I think it is this button here.
I think I'm right.
Okay, I'll shut up while this is happening.
Oh, the awful microphone. You actually hear me turn it on and off, and I didn't even cut it out or fade it out or anything. Oh, man. And just that microphone was so... It was like a Microsoft LX 2000, I think it was. I mean, I even know what the model number was. It was so bad. I had it way too close to my mouth. You could hear like my nose and the popping of the microphone. Oh, and this whole video is in 720p. I wasted like so much time rendering and uploading these first few videos in 720p because I thought it would make the quality better, even though I was only capturing the footage at 480p. So all I was doing was just making a bloated file size. Oh, this is very odd. This is very odd.
Well, if I'm not real chocolate, then you probably wouldn't be interested in eating me.
But yeah, I sound like bored / annoyed. Why do I sound so angry? Not angry, just
There we are.
peed. Oh god.
Right, we're back. There's a little cutscene there. Very funny.
Oh
Blah,
god.
blah.
Yeah, look, I sound so bored.
Before we start, I just wanted to say something.
Okay,
Let me speak.
I will let you speak. What? Okay.
I've seen some other Let's Plays of this game. I'm not going to comment on who, but they don't really play the game, as it were. They just kind of... Well, they don't take it very seriously. And this isn't a serious game, obviously. It's The Simpsons.
No, it's not.
Let's Plays should
Let's
be
play.
as entertaining as they are. They should be helpful, right? So
True. I've tried to stick to that.
that.
I have tried to stick to that
Take
idea.
something away from it, so hints or tips or whatever.
Yeah.
So let's get started then.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not sure about how this is going to look.
It looks awful.
I'm going to try and have a little fiddle around with the... Whoa. What a great start.
Oh.
Some
boy.
glitch.
Oh,
Fantastic.
great.
I'm going to try and fiddle around with the controls and quality, because the way this game is made, the kind of art style, it's good,
Well,
but it doesn't look great on the PS2.
it doesn't.
Sort of,
No. It
zigzaggy lines.
looks awful.
Here we have.
Oh,
a double
great!
jump,
Lovely sniff in the video.
cliche,
That's just
and lots
great.
then to collect.
Lovely hearing that.
Guy. Yeah, it's part of the game.
Like, I tried to cut out
You get
coughs and
them
sniffs now. For goodness sake.
Usually, by accident. I think you can collect them all,
Okay.
but
What?
I don't know where they all are. I might try and find out for you lot.
Well, you
Okay,
should do it.
yes,
It's a let's
power up.
play.
Power
Find
up.
out.
Fill the bar to get a power up. That little blue bar down there, I believe, is your power bar.
Mm-hmm.
You press circle as there is
Well
a circle
done.
next to
You've
it.
done your research.
Do
Past
it.
me.
Holmes is a burp. A bit like Barney out of Simpsons Wrestling. Did any of you play that game?
Ah,
Okay.
Simpsons Wrestling. There you go. It's not a
Okay,
great
these
game.
little
What a
things on
liar.
here.
I played that game last year and I said it was awful.
These little things on the floor, the little bits of food. You collect them, and there's another power up, I believe. There's kind of two power ups.
Mm-hmm.
This one will give you Homer Ball. It's a fat Homer. You can roll around everywhere.
I was about to
Uh,
say
I
I sound
wouldn't-
less annoyed,
There's
but
a lot.
I don't.
I mean, it's all over the floor. But don't
I
worry about
sound
collecting every single
Oddly
piece.
aggressive for some
If it
reason.
comes to you, then get it. Don't go out your way. Really.
I don't know why. I hope I
Unless you
sound
need
more cheerful now.
Oh, there's rabbits. Let's get these rabbits first.
To be
I
honest,
shall
I'm
show you
I'm less.
Where all the hidden
I thought
collections
the
are.
microphone would
It's at the
sound
top of the screen.
worse. I really did think it
Homer's
would. I thought I'd have a lot more
collectibles are
background
bottle caps
noise
because you play
and
as
things
the
like that.
Members of the family, and they each have their own.
I'm sorry, I have to talk over myself.
Right,
Shut up, me.
sorry, we jump on this big marshmallow. And there's one of 5. There's 5 in this level. Duff
I mean, it's not great, but you know.
Don't jump down there.
And also,
Get off.
I've just realised now that the actual
so
video's got a
Marge's
massive
is a kind of
black
try and
border
save.
around it,
Bart's is
which I could not get rid of
crusty,
for the life of
something,
me.
something. Yes, it is crusty. Malibu, Stacy's, Lisa's. Isn't that picture of Marge quite creepy? Look, she's snarling.
It's her tongue, you
So kill
idiot.
that thing.
It's
or
not.
break the
Oh
door
man.
open, 'cause you
It
can't
was her
be
tongue.
doing that. They just keep respawning these stupid rabbits. Okay. And the second bottle cap is up here. Bounce on the marshmallow again, and it's on this little ledge.
Mm-hmm.
2 of 5. Need to break these, you can get some food. What are they? Love hearts?
Oh, speak up, Joe. Stop mumbling. To be fair, I still mumble to this day.
I do like all the voices that they do. I mean, it's good that they actually got a large amount of voice acting in this game, and it's quite funny. I'll give them that. It's quite funny. It's funnier than the episodes nowadays.
Oh yeah, got to get in that little
really.
dig at the current Simpsons state.
More of these Marge things. I'd get rid of these
Got
as
to.
quick as possible, as these rabbits are so annoying.
A lot of
And
kind of.
this is
Oh,
kind
well,
of
no.
the last bit of the level. It's a very short tutorial level.
I was going to say a lot of empty
Either side
silence
of this
there,
gigantic
but
cake here,
but no.
and there are bottle caps. So on the right-hand side, jump on these wafers or chocolate, whatever they are.
I don't know what they are still actually.
Oh,
Chocolatey looking
come on.
things.
There we are.
Do you know what?
Walk along this little ledge.
I
bridge.
really did think it was worse than this.
Candy
Maybe it just had a.
canes. And then we have
Okay, candy
your
canes.
third bottle cap.
I really did think it was worse than
Oh
this,
look, they're
but
following me up the stairs.
it's not too bad.
Get
Apart from that microphone pops and things like that, and my own
So that's the first one. and
my
this
own like
little bit,
tone.
or big bit. It's a big area. Run over. Well, you can't. Run over.
Because
yes,
usually,
carry
like
on.
first episodes of people's Let's Plays are very
You can't-
nervous and shy and
can't run,
timid,
just
and I just
walk
sound
over
bored.
fast
It's
to
like I don't sound
the
shy or
left-hand
anything.
side, where
I
you
just
see
sound
lots of little
kind of
iced
annoyed.
Platforms.
Yeah.
Jump up these.
Okay.
This bit's gonna be dodgy because the controls are quite stiff.
Speak up.
sometimes. And the
Speak
camera
up.
is
Can't
really
hear
not
you at the
informed
back.
on this game. That is the one major flaw of this game, is the camera. I mean, it hasn't actually been that bad in this recording, but before you just have a complete wall of colour where it's gone inside of a building.
That's not good at all.
Very annoying.
Very annoying.
So
Yes.
Here we have the little lever. Right in the middle.
I seem to enunciate.
Triangle. There we
really
are. Another
weird words.
cliche. Switches and levers. What would video games be without switches and levers? Original. Good point. Pressing that. Oh god, I'm getting surrounded. Get away. Doing that, it raises these pie cake things.
I think they're ice cream
which allows you to go
sandwiches.
onto the gigantic
Maybe.
cake.
Ooh, the gigantic cake.
Cake of cakiness.
Cake of
That
cakiness.
one, marshmallow.
Oh wow. Great
Another
insight there,
second
Joe.
Marshmallow. And that one. And get up here quickly because they knock you off.
I couldn't hear a word of what I just said
Off.
then.
I
Honestly.
love that animation. It's quite a good animation for them. Going up the stairs. Okay, here we are. The big boss battle. You've chased this white rabbit throughout the whole level.
Okay.
It's gonna be a tough job. Oh wait, there we are. Okay, here's Fat Homer.
Ooh, Fat Homer.
Here's a big ball, Homer ball, and you can thrust.
Yes,
I'll stick
thrust.
with that. Thrust into the enemies. Kill them. There is the next. Oh, there is the last bottle cap. There we
Oh,
are.
well
5
done.
out of 5.
Yeah. Good
This
one
bit, you
past
just
me.
keep going until the mission will end. When it does end, I cut the microphone because it's another
Oh
cutscene.
god, cutting the microphone. Well, I don't think I ever
Fun
cut
around.
out the
Kill all
the
these
loading
things,
screens
really.
either. I should have cut out the loading screens. It wouldn't have taken
Actually
long.
get 'em.
Who wants to watch loading screens? Oh, here we go.
Not dreaming, not dreaming, not dreaming, not what?
Oh, and there's the microphone cut. Of course.
Life's so unfair.
Of
All I want
course.
is the ability to eat everything in sight and turn into a giant ball. Is that too much to ask? Damn you, reality!
Oh, look at all those lines and the fuzziness. It's so ugly.
Oh, I'm not very good at this. There we are. Microphone on.
Yeah, good.
Ooh,
Turn the microphone
this
on,
is just a
Joe.
little after game stats bit. Great job, Simpson.
Great grog. Great gob. What was I going to say?
6:25:11. One of the kind of awards you can get is beating the target time. I was over by quite a bit, but I am doing a little let's play here, so forgive me. All right. Here we are.
No. Get better.
I
Boo.
Oh yes, that first glitch. I did die. If you don't die, you get another little award for no deaths. But we did get all the bottle caps, 5 out of 5, and we got both cliches, which were, if you didn't notice, unavoidable. So if you didn't get them, you spectacularly failed that mission. Don't know how you do that. Okay.
Wow, I'm so
I believe
patronising.
That was the first mission done, and I don't want to make this too long. I'm not going to
No.
do. I can't do any 30-minute ones because I'm not a partner or anything. So
True.
I shall leave that.
15
for here.
minutes was the limit
I shall
back
be
then.
back with another one. Bartman Begins is the next mission. plays Bart, obviously, and his Batman power things.
Uh-huh.
So, I shall see you then. Goodbye.
Oh, awkward end off there. Very awkward. Didn't know how to do it, really. So, yeah, there you have it. I mean, I must admit, it wasn't as bad as it seemed, as I thought it was, just looking back now, but, you know, you always have to start somewhere, and it was kind of a bit sloppy, but then I didn't know any better. So, now that that's kind of... Oh man, that's funny. Now that's over, it's kind of good, I think, to kind of look back on that and see... I don't know, we'll see how things have changed. In the background will probably be some sort of montage of this year's Let's Plays or something like that, something to fill the screen with whilst I ramble away. So, and obviously I'll get onto some other stuff as well, but basically this is kind of like my thoughts about the whole Let's Play stuff and why I've been doing it for 3 years as well, because that's a long time. That's a long time to do anything, really. 3 years. 2011 seems like such a long time ago. So much has happened in those 3 years for me personally, never mind Let's Playing. So, I mean, I was still back at secondary school, and that just seems like a mile away. Now my friends are graduating from university. That's how weird of a kind of gap it was. But I look back and I think I've learned a heck of a lot in terms of, well, let's just start off with the sheer technical abilities. I've learned so much about editing and capturing footage, and you know, it may not be specifically very useful in everyday life, but it's always nice to know about resolutions and inputs and outputs and components and all that kind of rubbish and doodah. So that's quite useful. But I've also kind of, in relation to that, learned about presenting, I'd say. Like, being a presenter of a game is not just like saying what's on screen. You have to really, you know, put in some effort, which is why the video we just watched, my first video, didn't really have that good a presentation, because I sounded bored and I sounded a bit annoyed for some reason. Goodness knows why. I guess I was just very patronising back then. My voice was anyway. But you learn to kind of be a bit more engaging with people who are watching, and I hope that you find me engaging, and that's why you watch my videos. And that's the thing with Let's Play is that not everyone's going to watch your videos, because a lot of people watch them for the game and not the LPer. But if you're a good Let's Player, then people should really watch your videos because of you and not the game. So it's kind of like that's a way of judging how well you're doing, is if people keep coming back to you and liking your videos. Not literally liking, but like, you know, enjoying your videos. So I've learned a lot about kind of presentations, and it sounds weird, but like how to kind of speak in a way, like you know, instead of speaking in a really dull monotone voice like this, where you would keep speaking at one kind of level when you wouldn't really stray from that too much. And this is probably how I would have sounded when I first started, actually. But instead it's a kind of spread into my normal life as well, where you put in some enthusiasm into your voice, and you go up and down, and it's very odd. It's it does kind of take over, but that's a way of, I suppose, making your videos more interesting. And it just happened naturally, which is the weird thing. It just happened by itself. But I guess that's what practicing does. And they say that, I think it takes like 90 days for something to become, if you keep doing something for 90 days, I hope that's right, it eventually becomes a, what's the word? A habit. A recurring habit. So you would do it without thinking. A routine, as it were. So this, after doing it for 3 years, it just comes naturally to me now. So that's nice. And also, with the whole Let's Playing stuff, it's kind of given me a project to focus on outside of other stuff, which at times has been a bad thing, because I should have been focusing more on university work or whatever, and instead of been focusing on Let's Plays. But still, what I mean is it's been giving me a chance to kind of, a creative outlet, I suppose. And it's weird, because I almost sort of treat it like a job, which sounds like a bad thing. Like, oh, why would you take it that seriously? Surely that's kind of a bit stressful, or that would take the fun out of it. But no, I quite like making sure that I have a video every few days, and I keep on top of kind of socialising with you guys and live streaming and like all the co-ops, like the podcast of Honest Tom and the upcoming co-ops. I like keeping up with that kind of stuff, and it gives me things to do, which is nice. Admittedly, it's probably taken away from the time I would be playing games, outside of Let's Playing, but that doesn't matter. I play games now to make videos, so that's fine. Don't need to go over the top with all the stuff, really. So that's nice, and it I'm never really bored anymore because I should be having things to do, whether it be recording in advance or thinking of future Let's Plays or replying to comments from you guys, which admittedly is now a bit more tricky with stupid Google Plus, but still. So that's good. It's great. I love it. And that's why I can't imagine not doing it now, because it's like, what would I do in my time? I'd just be sitting in front of the computer doing nothing. At least I'm sitting in front of the computer doing something proactive and creative in a way. So that's probably why I can't see myself stopping in the foreseeable future unless there's a amazingly good reason. I don't know. Touch wood, I don't die or anything like that. Oh, that's just morbid. Moving on. Moving on swiftly. What else did I want to say here? I don't want to ramble too much, but I guess I should speak about some of the Let's Plays that I've done in the past year. So to begin with, I think we started off with Star Wars The Force Unleashed back in January last year. So that was a while ago, and I'm still not sure how to feel about that Let's Play. I think I liked it, but at the same time, I think it was just a poor game, to be honest, which is a shame. I do like Star Wars. I loved some, Battlefront 2 is one of my favourite games, and so is Knights of the Old Republic. I love Star Wars games. It's just a shame that one wasn't quite there, but nonetheless, it was good, and it was actually one of the first... Well, actually, no, it wasn't. I was going to say it was one of the first games that was suggested to me, but in fact, Ratchet & Clank was a suggestion as well, so ignore that. But I guess after that came... There's a big gap between that and the next Let's Play, which was annoying, but I guess it was filled up with other stuff. And that was Destroy All Humans. Ever since my third Let's Play, which was Destroy All Humans 2, people have been asking me to do the first one. So actually, I guess that was a fan one as well, fan request, viewer request. And I'm glad I did, because it was good to see that the first part of that game, I'd never played that before. Well, obviously I played it to get knowledge of the game to Let's Play, but it's nice that I now have 1 and 2 both done. Now, people keep asking still, to this day, for Path of the Furon, which I don't think I'm going to do, because I've said many times now, it's not a very good game. It's nowhere near as good as the first 2 games, because the first 2 games were made by Pandemic, and they no longer make them. In fact, they no longer exist. So, that's a shame, but still, it was great to do that Let's Play. It was nice as well, because it kind of reminded me of Destroy Humans 2, and a bit of nostalgia for me and for everyone who watches it, because they played it when they were younger. So many people say about how they played that when they were younger. I just missed that one. I went into the second one, but and also so many comments, you would not believe it. So many saying, "Hey, Pox sounds just like the guy from Invader Zim." Yes, it's the same voice actor, everyone. Oh, it's like every other comment is, "Hey, that sounds like Invader Zim." Same person. We also had this year is that my first co-op? Yeah, Splinter Cell Conviction with Honest Tom 23, which was fun for me. I don't know how fun it was for people watching, because I sucked at that game, which partly was because I couldn't hear the game, but also because I'm not very good at spy stealth games anyway. But it was still fun to do a co-op, and I think Tom, Honest Tom 23, he's a Let's Player. Check him out. We kind of have similar sort of personalities. We both like The Simpsons and things like that. We're both around the same age, so it was good that we could kind of interact. I think we had a good, what's the word? Chemistry. Chemistry is the word. That's the one. So that was a good one, and I think sometime soon, I hope so, there's another co-op we're going to do together. I won't say what it is, but that will be coming up. I don't know. I won't say a date, but it's in the works to do another co-op with Honest Tom 23. So that was fun. After that, I actually haven't done that many Let's Plays this year. I suppose that's because Minecraft Feed the Beast was the majority of this year. It just seems that's odd. I'm just looking at it now. But oh well, 500 videos, so there must have been some somewhere. What have we got here? Futurama. Good game, not a great game, but a good game, and a good game in terms of PS2 quaintness. I'd say it's quaint for me. And I only had vague memories of playing it as a child, so it was very good to go back to it. And it was also, much like The Simpsons Hit and Run, it was a good place to talk about the show, so I could talk about my favourite Futurama episodes and stuff going on with the show. It actually ended, the series finale aired during that Let's Play, so that was quite a good timing, I suppose. Then we have, this year, I joined the J Sano fan server, which I'm not sure how to feel about that, because it's great that I joined it, and there's some great people on there, but I haven't really devoted too much time to it, which I think is because having 2 Minecraft series at a time is just too much. I can't do Feed the Beast and vanilla Minecraft at the same time, so it didn't quite work out, but once FTB finishes, I've said this multiple times now, so I am repeating myself, but once FTB finishes, then J Sano fan server can really get going properly, I think, because I didn't really give it the attention it deserved. I never really played on the server, and there's one sitting there waiting for me to play on, so sometime soon I am going to get back on there and start making some videos, so that'll be good. What else is there? Finally, I guess there's the Secret of Monkey Island, which has started quite recently, but it's nice to go back to point-and-click adventure games. It's a good game. It's a great game, actually. But also, it's a good kind of situation of events, because I have not played the game before. It is a blind Let's Play, but at the same time, I'm kind of playing it along with you, some of you guys watching. So it's almost like we're watching together, we're working out things together from your comments and my ideas and stuff. So that's working out really nicely, and I like how that's going. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. I might just be really slow and rubbish, but we're getting there. We are getting there. It does remind me a lot of Beneath a Still Sky and Indiana Jones, so that's always nice. But yeah, that seems like I'm probably missing like the UHCs on the J Sano fan server and things like that, but there's been lots of we had the Simpsons Week specials this year as well, or last year. So there's been lots of kind of specials in between all those, and it's all kind of added up, and it's been a great year in terms of like my channel growing. So that's always good. Not that I focus too much on subscriber numbers and things like that, but it's nice to know that people like what you're doing and they want to keep watching them. You know, they like them enough to press subscribe, so that's great. That is really good. Where my channel goes in the future, I don't know, because really that relates to where YouTube's going in the future. It's quite obvious that I'm not a fan of the whole Google Plus integration, but I can't. There's no stopping that. So hopefully it just works out, and I can keep making videos easily, and I can keep replying to you guys easily, and interacting. So fingers crossed for that. Don't screw it up, please, Google, please. So I think that's about it. I didn't want to... What are we on now? We're on about half an hour. I don't want to ramble on for too long. I hope you've enjoyed this. I mean, like I said before, it's getting harder and harder to do specials, as it were, especially for anniversary ones. So I try my best, but the best I can really do is just ramble at you. So I hope you enjoyed this. 3 years. Wow. Never ever thought that. Never ever thought it would go for 3 years. So, thank you. Thank you to all you guys who watch my stuff and are there to comment and like and subscribe and favourite and reply to me on Twitter and attend the live streams. Oh, that's another thing that started this year, was the live streams, which I absolutely love. They're my favourite things ever. They're so fun. Playing some old PS2 classics and sometimes not so classic games with you and just chatting away into the night. Oh, it's so great. That's been one of my highlights of this year, is starting the live streaming. I should have added that before. But yeah, so thank you to all you guys. I don't know what to say, really. I say thank you so much. I hope it doesn't lose its meaning to you. I truly am thankful. So with that, I think we're going to end off this video. I don't want to ramble on for too long, but to kind of recap, 3 years, crazy. That's all I can say really, 3 years crazy, but I've loved every minute of doing it. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.